Alright, quick update on the CEBs. CEB 2. Getting everything squared up, tightened down. We're drilling new holes. This is the one that the press foot was coming up about an inch shy here, but we've got it leveled in there now. So that's all the way expanded and it comes flush with this deck here. Jonathan is drilling out some holes so we can re-bolt it in. These are precision holes. These are 3/4, same size as the bolts. Zero room for adjustment. Get it right the first time. We're going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead. Done is, these ones were done incorrectly. They had 3/4 inch holes bored in them, but the bearings that we're using are the Toyo CRS 22. These are only 1/2 inch tanks. So these were like that. These are the guides, and then you had your hole here on this side for the bearing, but so it's too big. So we cut all these loose. We're just going to re-weld them and then drill 1/2 inch holes in the same spot. Right, John?
Right on, right on. Cutting those boobies down.
Some work. Whoever welded them did a really good job.
Fun way.
And we're using right. And we're using the bandsaw to cut this tubular square tube because Jonathan was making feet yesterday. I'll show you. We'll go over there and look at that. So we lost 2 feet somewhere, so they made 2 new ones. Just some square plate, square tube, drill the hole through it, and then put the nut over the hole, tack weld the nut on, pretty much welded it on, and you just tighten the bolt in, and it grabs onto this tube. Yes, awesome. That's like their first day of welding, and they got the metal to stick. That's a good job. And now we have a little better light. We can look at CEB 3. I still have yet to replace these temporary pins. Those are just some bolts so I could throw it in there and watch it work. But it is assembled. As I mentioned in the log, and this is what the video was yesterday, or the pictures, there were prior holes here, but this under shield plate had covered them, so we just blew those holes back out so that it could mount to this CEB. The new ones have a wider spacing, so we have holes, so we could basically take this one off and put it on either. No, it doesn't sit on there correctly. It's a little wonky. That's just whoever did it last time. I don't know. Anyway, and it could also be that these aren't sitting exactly right. We had a real issue trying to get this hopper down over these nuts. It just really was resisting us. Might come back and try and retighten it, which might even all that out. But that's just how it sits right now. But other than that, this one's running pretty good. I do still need to address the issue with the press foot coming up too high. And have done absolutely nothing with CEB 1 yet. But I will get on that.